Hey ladies and gents, just a bit of an update on how it's all going. I've got the top folded back in half at the moment, so half of it's opened up to let the sun in. Really going well, all the plants are good, all the fish are good. Nice beautiful clear water all the way down. No problems at all, even in the filter. So, it's going really well. I've just put in another lower rack. I have yet to secure it properly. I've only just put it in place and put the plumbing up to it. So I've got the 4 of those now along this wall. These veggies here are going absolutely boomers. They're loving it. Everything's coming along quite well. A lot of the strawberries. So I've already started picking certain things. I'm learning which things are better than others to grow in here. This is all new, this part, this fence line. It's sort of in a bullnose shape, and I've just set up a couple of old tables that had the tops off of them, so I just put those down in an old bit out of a Ford Falcon ute tray. Used to be on LPG by the looks. So I've got an area just to do all the planting. Heaps of Brevillea Superb cuttings that I've got going at the moment. This is the sweet potato, a few other bits. Earwigs keep really nailing this. I'm starting to lose patience on what I'm going to do. They are leaving the grapes, and finally they're leaving all of the kiwi fruit alone now that they're getting bigger. This is the female kiwi fruit, this one's the male. Pea plant that's got quite a few peas on it now, so I've already started picking them. As you can see, you can see all the way down to the bottom. Actually, from here I can see at least 1 fish and 2 yabbies crawling around. The white thing under there is the pipe homes for them. So yeah, it's all really going well. I'll give you a bit of a look from the outside. This is a view from this side of it. Now already I've got this spare that's grown from in there. Now I only got the last shipment of some of this stuff a month ago, and I was getting worried because it was actually starting to die off as soon as the weather turned. But surprisingly, it only died off for probably about 3-4 weeks. And even though we're getting into winter now, it's actually picked up and just started multiplying like crazy. Like, I've got all that I want in there, but I've also now got all this spare that, if farmers want some, I can sell them some to put into their dams or people with ponds. Now, that's how I've done it, so that there's a bit easier access around to that side. And there's also still nice clear access when this door is closed into the back pond area. I'm using the kids' sand pit just for cuttings to sit in at the moment. It's a waterproof cover, so the water just sits in the top of it. Although the wind has picked up the cover a bit, so I'm going to have to put that back over today. The tomatoes and a few flowers. We're back to this fence line. With this, on fine days, there's just 4 points along the top where it can fold down to where that fold line is. It'll fold down so that the top half of this fence line is just the wire mesh, no shade cloth, so that the sun and so forth can come through in the late afternoons. I've got it closed up at the moment simply due to the wind. Like the fence line around here, this one I can drop the shade cloth down and back across to the top shade sail, so that it'll protect it a bit more from wind coming from that direction, which, what is it? That is north. So, yeah. Any weather coming from the north, this one I can lower down. Other than that, the weather comes from the sort of southeast direction. So this and the wall inside here where the sand pit and the raspberry bush are, this wall and that protect that area from a lot of the wind, and also you know, a bit more from frosts and so forth as well. So that there's all going all right. I've got all pipe and that here. I've plumbed those two up together with large 50mm taps for draining crap, emptying, etc. I'm just about to do the same here, take out this 19mm that's connecting this one and that one, put 50 all the way through and connect it to this pipe with a tap down here somewhere near where those 19mm ones are, and that way whenever I'm draining something it'll go across and then back down, and I'll probably have it emptying out into where the tomatoes are. I think that's a good area there, and I might even run another hose across to where the Monsterio Deliccio is planted, as well as up to, well, no, I don't really need one for the raspberry bush. That's pretty much a-okay, so that's alright. Other than that, everything's going well. The fish, depends if you can see them. I've got glare on my screen, but the fish are all going well. They're excited. Usually I bring food so they get excited, because they're all fat buggers. So yeah, everything's going well. So this is how it's all looking at the moment. The only thing I am going to be doing is, for more garden beds I'm going to be putting up there, I am going to be putting in a larger pump in here, and for the sunny days, instead of using the 240, I'll go back to the 750 gallon an hour solar pump, and that should keep it all good. that will only be late at night if the batteries go flat, that I'll go to the 240 volt, or cloudy days during winter. But to be honest, we don't get that much, you know, like rain here, so windy days are about the only thing that really bother me. Sometimes in winter, you know, we can have a couple of cloudy days, but we hardly get rain. So, alright guys, have a good day. See you later.